Hi, I'm Lori Townsend. Welcome to CIS100 summer session. I wanted to give you a little orientation to try and make things a little bit easier for you. Start with our class in Blackboard. Oops. Well, I'll go back to courses. We'll go all the way in just so you make sure that you should have a screen that looks kind of like this when you click on your courses. It'll show any courses that you're taking for the summer session would be 2018-20. So I'm going to click on our class, CIS100. And it takes me to the announcements that gives you a good understanding of what you need to do. First, you have to check your T-Wolves account. I send out messages via email in Blackboard, and that automatically goes to your Timberwolves account, T-Wolves account. So please make sure that you are checking that 3 times a week, especially if you ask me a question. I answer relatively quickly, and it's nothing more frustrating than answering a student and then 4 days later hearing back from the student asking a further question. Let's try and get it while we're still in a conversation, please. Okay, look at the left tab here. All your course links are there. Start with the orientation, which is this, and go from there. The orientation isn't listed there yet because I'm recording it right now. So then you take part in the icebreaker discussion. That's under reflections, but we'll take a look at that in a second. So that's the announcements. Our calendar opens in Dropbox. When you click on it, it will ask you to make an account. You do not need to make an account, just close that option. And there's our calendar. Every couple of days you have two chapters that are due, at least 2 chapters. There's 3 one time. And there's assignments in Blackboard as well. Most things are in SimNet. But you see the assignments that are in Blackboard noted under notes in the calendar. So make sure you don't forget to do those. So let me go back over here, scroll up. Your course information, that's this whole page, how to register for SimNet. We do use SimNet in this course. It tells you how to find the assignments in the course. Please note, you only have to do the Let Me Try under the Sim books. Students always ask me about the pause and practice. You do not have to do the pause and practice. Okay, so please remember that. So you click on Tools for SimNet. There's directions on how to log in, but I'm just going to give you a quick overview. Now, unfortunately, I have everything opening the first day of class, so it looks like there's nothing in there right now because there really isn't, because it's not the first day of class. So I'm just going to show you a different class. Hopefully, they've probably all ended, so I'm going to be in the same boat. I have to make it look like a student. But you'll see in the orientation documents that there would be orange and red assignments here, sim books and exams for each chapter. You have to do both, and again, do the Let Me Try, not the pause and practice, to get credit for doing the sim book. The sim book is required, just the Let Me Try portion. Okay, going back to Blackboard. In the learning modules, you would find assignments that are due, and I put in this nice little checklist for you. So you can see June 4th, I must have done the Windows sim book, which is in SimNet, the Windows exams. One Windows exam, that's in SimBook, 4 Word SimBooks, 4 Word exams, 1 hardware lesson, which is here in Blackboard, the icebreaker discussion, and the Module 1 reflection. The reflection is you write 200 words on what you learned, thinking back what you learned about the chapter. A lot of people think they won't learn anything in Word, that they know Word, and very few of them know all the things that you're going to learn in this class. So please take it seriously. Next, there's the Explain the Hardware assignment. I got to make sure it's in there because sometimes it doesn't copy over. Let's just take a quick gander. Come on. Oh, it's there. There's the computer hardware quiz. So there's a little lecture, and then there's the quiz. All right, we looked at SimNet. Here's the reflections. Also the icebreaker. Hello, everyone. You also have to respond to 2 of your classmates. That's what it says there in the green. Make sure that you do that to get full credit. There's a reflection for each section and the icebreaker. I also have posted a course FAQ. I get asked the same questions all the time, so I try to make it a little faster for you to get answers. So where's all the work? It's in SimNet. Where's SimNet? What's my product code? Sometimes if you call MindTap for support, SimNet for support, they will misdirect you asking for a course code. There is no course code because you link to SimNet right through Blackboard, so there's no need for a course code. The due dates, we already looked at the calendar. If I'm having a problem with SimNet, please check your system requirements first. 9 out of 10 times it's because your browser needs updating or your pop-up blocker is blocked. So if you check those two things and it still doesn't work, you can either seek out SimNet support or message me. Okay, and how do I contact SimNet support? The information's right there. Do I need Windows 10 or Office 2016 for this class? No, because SimNet simulates it all, so you have what you need. What are the due dates for the reflection? The reflection is due the end date of the module, which you saw in that little calendar. I submitted my reflections late. Can you grade them, please? The one thing I don't accept late is reflections because it's in essence a discussion, and if you're there late, there's no one to discuss with. Okay, where do I find the student files? You do not need the student files. Everything is simulated within the course. I have a Mac. Will this work for me? The answer is yes, but some things may not work as well as others. The only thing is I can't really support you because I don't have a Mac, so I can't test out if you have a problem. I can't test it out to try and find an answer. So you would probably have to call SimNet support. I have assignment, but I didn't do these. I have a 0, but I didn't do the assignment yet. Yeah, sometimes SimNet puts a 0 out there for something that's not even due yet, but when you do it, the 0 goes away, so don't panic. Just know that it's going to show up eventually. So that's the course FAQ. I may add to it. If I do add to it, I'll post an announcement, which will go to your T-Wolves email. We use Starfish here at the college. I don't know if you've used it. We used it in the spring semester, but it allows me to give you a pat on the back, or it allows me to tell you, hey, you need to do some more work. Just be looking for those. My grades, pretty self-explanatory. Your grades from Blackboard or from SimNet will come forward into Blackboard automatically, so you can view your grades in here. And the rest is pretty much extra stuff that you don't necessarily need. But there's the SimNet accessibility statement and Blackboard support in case you need help with Blackboard. Just make sure if you need help with SimNet, you don't call Blackboard support. Okay, well, that's about it. You've got 2 due dates a week. Let's see if I still got the calendar open. Yes, I do. The first one is just the Windows in Word 1. Now, I gave you until June 1st. That's an incredible long time, but that doesn't mean wait till June 1st to do it. That's to allow you time to get your software, to get it installed, to get comfortable with it, and to get the assignments done. So I highly suggest not waiting to even May 31st to start this assignment. Make sure you're doing it ahead of time. And then it's kind of due every few days. I've got June 1st, June 4th, June 8th, June 11th, June 15th, June 18th to kind of get you into schedule of doing 2 at a time. Okay, there's 4 chapters for Word, there's 4 chapters for Excel, there's 4 chapters for Access, and there's only 3 for PowerPoint. Usually students are signed for relief once they get to PowerPoint because it's a lot easier than Access. So I hope you'll feel that way too. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. That's the class in a nutshell, and I wish you very good luck in this course. You may feel a little disoriented at times. Take a breath, think it through for a minute, and usually students within a couple days of starting the class get the layout down and they're good to go for the rest of the semester. So just don't be overwhelmed. This is a lot of people's first online course that they take. And I think it's a good course for that because it runs very systematically once you figure it out. So just be patient and it'll all go well, trust me. Okay. One thing I didn't show you was the email link. Did I delete the email link? Oh, send email. There it is. You can go in there and just go to all instructors. I don't know if yours looks exactly the same way, but this is what mine looks like. All instructors. I'm the only instructor, so it automatically goes to me and just send me that. Like I said, I do check my emails very religiously, very quickly, and I usually respond within 5 hours. As long as you didn't message me at 3 o'clock in the morning, now I'm pretty much going to answer you pretty quickly. So be watching for that, and it will come to your T-Wolves account. Okay, let's try and have a little fun this summer. Besides this class, don't wait to the last minute and do it all in a crunch. Good luck, everybody.